This is a music video deconstruction of All the Small Things, which is a song by Blink-182, who are an American alternative rock band. The single was released in January 2000 and it was written by the vocalist and guitarist Tom DeLonge to show appreciation for all the small things his girlfriend did for him. The music video was directed by Marcus Siega and is supposed to be a parody video mocking conventions in videos by boy bands and pop artists at the time, making almost continuous intertextual references to music videos by the Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, NSYNC, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. In this video, Blink are trying to set themselves apart from pop artists, which is quite typical of indie and alternative rock genre artists, as they often look down on manufactured bands and pop artists. This video begins with a low-angle long shot of the three band members walking from a plane in white suits, suggesting that they are of high power and idolised by the public and by their fan base. The shot is almost identical to the beginning of the Backstreet Boys music video for I Want It That Way, which was released 2 years before in 1998. This immediately shows the audience that Blink are making a mockery of boy bands, as the people who were fans of Blink would have probably also been familiar and aware of the Backstreet Boys, because they were so big at the end of the 90s and early noughties, which is when this video was released. The costumes used in the shot are a connotation of typical boy band image, as the bright white suits, trainers and hats are similar to the ones the Backstreet Boys are wearing further on in their video. The mise-en-scène in both videos is very similar, as they're both showing themselves walking from a plane to give the impression of their success as a band and their fame. The Blink video also features a fast zooming transition between shots throughout the whole video, which is identical to the ones used in the Backstreet Boys video, which again shows them making a mockery of this. The jump cuts between the shots and transitions are all edited on beat, which is a typical feature of all music videos, regardless of their genre. After this shot, we are shown shots of close-ups of crowds and girls screaming, which connotes their fame and popularity. This again shows how Blink are making fun of people and how they react to boy bands and pop artists, as fans are shown holding up ironic signs such as this one saying "I want you that way, baby," which again could be referring to the Backstreet Boys song I Want It That Way, and this one that says "Travis, I'm pregnant," which is directed probably at the drummer of the band, Travis Barker, and is making a mockery of obsessive fangirls that follow boy bands. There are then shots of the band in a dance studio, mocking videos and performances by boy bands again, as they tend to perform highly choreographed routines to go with their vocals. The style of the costumes that Blink have used in this shot are typical of pop artists in the late 90s. Also, these matching coloured jackets further on that the boys are wearing in the video in this shot are another imitation of the vanity of boy bands and the lack of individuality that they see pop music and pop bands as having, in that they're all wearing the same thing. We're also shown a black and white shot of them on a beach as the music slows down, which is a very generic shot and is similar to the ones in Sugar Ray's video for Someday, which again was released a year before Blink's video. Here we see a shot of Tom looking through a telescope, which is the same as the one in Britney Spears' music video for Sometimes, which was released about a year before All the Small Things. At the time there was a lot of hype in the media for Britney and she was very popular, so Blink are again making a parody of a pop artist. And a man is shown through the telescope playing with the dog, the same as in the Britney video, apart from the Blink version is made humorous as the dog knocks the man over and tries to rip his trousers off. In this shot, Tom is lying on the beach with the sunset in the background, which suggests a romantic setting and love, which is commonly used in generic boy band videos to please their fan base, which is primarily teenage girls. Then the camera zooms to a close-up of his face, which are used a lot throughout this video to mock the demands that a record label has for a pop artist or boy band, as their attractiveness is often used to promote the artist. There's then a shot of them running naked down the beach together, showing an exaggeration of how boy bands often utilise their physical attraction to promote themselves, which is shown again here as he is topless and getting attention from the girls. and again here as water splashing over them to make their shirts wet and see-through. And then the camera cuts to a longer shot where we see someone pouring water over him, which shows the element of parody and comedy in the video, and possibly connotes how manufactured and deceptive the pop music genre is. There are then close-ups of the boys are shown, and they're posing in a mock photo shoot, which kind of mimics NSYNC's video in 1998 for Tearing Up My Heart, which also features a photo shoot. This suggests vanity and shallowness of a boy band, but the camera zooms out to a long shot of Tom sitting in a toilet cubicle to reinforce the humour of the video. Blink, on a more serious side of a video, have incorporated performance elements into their music video to portray their musical talent, as they want to show that they are not actually a generic boy band, as typically a boy band doesn't play their own instruments and are just purely vocalists. This is important for Blink-182's star image so that they can promote themselves as well as imitating other artists.